Hi, everyone. Thanks for attending our session today. My name is Elisa Salazar, and I'm your guide for the Navigate Your Resources and Support series that we've been putting on. Today, we're going to talk about occupational resources for your resource and support. But before we get started with that, I just wanted to explain we're using the Wellness Wheel, which is a tool that was developed by Kayla Couples in Campus Recreation. And it's just a way to look at your overall wellness from different aspects of your overall holistic wellness. And so that's what we're going to be doing today, focusing on the occupational section. And the reason we're doing this, though, is because from a survey in 2018 by the Wellness Task Force, 82% of students said they care about your overall well-being. And so that is a why as to why we're looking at your overall wellness and focusing on different aspects of how you can be well. With that being said, I want to jump into our topic right away. As I said, we're talking about occupational resources, and we know that you have questions. You want to know, how do I excel in my career? And we have Dana Monk here to explain the answer. Dana Monk is the Inclusive Excellence Faculty Fellow in Pew Faculty Teaching and Learning Center, and she's also a professor of movement science. So with that being said, I'll allow Dana to go ahead and jump in and explain some occupational resources for us today.
Thank you, Elisa. So there are, of course, many ways to excel in your career, but really pivotal to career success at Grand Valley State University is mentoring and professional development. And the university is now a member of the National Center for Faculty Diversity and Development virtual mentoring program. This is an online, independent professional development, training, and mentoring community that's dedicated to supporting successful career transitions in academic settings. The NCFDD virtual mentoring focuses kind of in four key areas. And as I talk through these areas, all are relevant for faculty and academic departments, and then others extend to staff as well. So the four key areas are productivity, in other words, writing and publication strategies, grant writing, short and long-term planning, figuring out an academic year, weekly schedule, and for faculty, in doing this in ways that are aligned with tenure and promotion. Work-life balance, something everyone needs. How can you get your work done and yet at the same time enjoy your life and prioritize self-care and keep harmony between personal and professional? And then the fourth key area is work relationships, learning how to manage professional relationships and build networks of mentors and sponsors and collaborators. Um, at, at various points in one's career at Grand Valley, everyone can benefit from using these resources. There's a strong component for graduate students and doctoral students. Tenure track faculty at all career stages. There's some specific resources for post-tenure, like what we would call senior faculty or the professor rank, but also affiliate visiting and part-time faculty as well. There's special webinars and guest webinars for unit heads and administrators, but also while the virtual mentoring resources are very, I would say, driven towards faculty, there are certain components that staff would find very useful, especially some of the work relationship and work-life balance pieces and the networking. So the membership is free for anyone with a .gvsu.edu email. And to learn how to sign up and get your membership, you can go to the HR website. You can also go to the FTLC website. I believe it's also posted on the INE website. But the NFCDD gives you access to a core curriculum, which consists of a set of webinars in 10 essential areas, a variety of guest expert webinars, and mini courses sharing strategies on teaching, professional development, grant writing, publishing, networking, mentoring, etc. Access to participation in intensive writing seminars, weekly motivation materials, connections to a monthly accountability buddy, The virtual program also provides opportunities to engage in private discussion forums with peer mentors, and then it gives all members full access to the membership resource library. If you have questions, more questions about uh, accessing or using these materials, feel free to contact me at my email, munkd@gvsu.edu. Just send me any questions.
Dana, we do have one question in
Sure.
regards to the mentorship program. Would they partner you with someone across the state, across the country? How does that work?
Yeah, so partners are across the country. Um, this is a nationwide, and actually I think it even goes international, nationwide mentoring program, and they have a trained staff. And so our our faculty or our employees would be paired with one of their staff from anywhere in the country.
Great, and that goes along, is that a benefit that staff can also access as well?
That that's a good question. I think there are I think it would depend on what the role of the staff member was, you know, in terms of uh, the 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 relationship to teaching, the fact to faculty and teaching and learning in a department. Um, I think that would, I think it's more relevant for some positions than others. I don't, does that make any
Yes,
sense?
absolutely. I appreciate that answer. I don't think I see any other additional questions at the moment, but I appreciate that you'll be available to answer questions specifically if folks have questions on how to access this benefit. Was there anything else you wanted to point out in regards to how the FTLC perhaps could help with some professional development aspects?
Sure, sure. So the FTLC will plan to offer monthly programming around this where we'll pick at one of the probably the guest webinars or one of the topics, and we'll offer a virtual conversation around it. And faculty and staff are welcome to join that. That will be for anybody who wants to watch, you know, review the resource and then join, a discussion, a brief discussion group, follow up on it. Um, the other thing is we have a 2-year membership and we're trying to gauge the importance and value of it. And so we do at least get to see user data, not specifics, but we're really looking and encouraging faculty and staff to sign in, try it, review the materials, and to gauge how beneficial this is to continue to do beyond the 2-year membership.
Fantastic. And I will say, I did create a profile myself, and there are some fantastic sessions that are applicable to staff on here. I was able to watch a webinar, and I think the webinars are just really well done. They're
Hmm.
very, there's graphics. The speakers seem like they're very world renowned or very highly knowledgeable about the topic area.
Yes.
So is that something you've noticed too, that they have picked speakers that are very well known in that specific topic area?
Yes. Very well known. And the other thing I really like about the program is particularly their guest webinars are current. So they've updated with COVID-19 support resources. They have a webinar about really about taking care of yourself, about managing your health or caring for loved ones. Um, so I just really encourage people to look through in the mini courses because there really are some really, really, really cool, just really effective, well done seminars. And the other thing with staff is there's a grant writing component, and a lot of our staff are involved in grant writing or publication, and so that becomes really relevant to them too.
Great, thanks, Dana. Another resource I'd like to highlight for faculty and staff. So this is our career resources page. You can find a lot of resources, including articles, interview tips. We have a communities of practice. That's where you can connect with other colleagues based on interests related to your professional development. We have a young professionals and higher education group you can see here, Lean In Circle, and Positive Orgs. And these are all communities that you can join and engage and network with colleagues. Then, like as I said, we have different articles and things like that that you can also get from this page, which is under the human resources. And then you'll see you have the career resources page here. So last resource I'd like to share is the Encompass Employee Assistant Program. I do have it already signed in, but this will, if you click on that tab, it'll show you how to sign up. You will need to activate your account, but only do that one time, and then you'll have an account after that. So once you get in there, you'll see this. You'll have all these different benefits available to you here. If you click under the career tab, which is what you'll see here, you'll see all sorts of different skill building. There's some soft skills courses, articles, how to set SMART goals, tons of different resources available to you, videos, the articles, activities that you can do, things like that. So there is also a section on here for soft skills courses. You can see that here at the bottom. If you click on that, it has a whole variety of small little snippets of videos and content on there, working from a home office, teamwork, attitudes and work ethic, time management, problem solving, all these great different skills that are available to faculty and staff, as well as significant others. If you did want to have your partner sign up for this profile, they can create their own profile as well. So that's something that is available. Grand Valley has no access to what you click on, any assessments you take, anything like that. Grand Valley will not have access to that. This is a third-party protected resource that's available to you. So you can see, depending on which tab you pick, there's tons of different resources as well. And with that being said, I'd like to go back to our kind of wrap us up here. I am available. My name is Elisa Salazar, as I said, and I'm your work-life consultant, and I'm here to help with any of your work-life needs. So if you have ongoing questions or just want to talk about any aspects of that wellness wheel and do some wellness planning and how to meet your needs, just know that there's support available to you. If you click on my picture, it'll take you directly to my appointment manager, and you can schedule an appointment with me right from there. Stay connected with us. Follow us on social media. If you click on any of these buttons as well in the presentation, that's linked up on the webpage as well. You will be able to follow us and see our sites for human resources. That's going to tell you all the events, any new things that we have going on, trainings, resources will be posted on there. And we just want to remind you, we are human resources. We're here to help. We want to answer your questions, big or small, and we want to be your resource. Thank you for coming today. We appreciate you. Dana, thank you for presenting, and everyone have a great day. Let's see how I can stop recording. Let's see. Stop share. Okay, you guys can, I don't know if you can unmute yourselves, but we'll have to cut the end of it where I'm talking right now because I can't figure out how to stop the recording. Let's see.
All right, I'm unmute.
Okay, there, I found the stop record button. Pause.
Okay.